Jai Shri Radha Shyam Sundar Ji ki Jai. Shri Prabhupada ki Jai. Namo Krishna Padaya Bhakti Vedanta Swami. Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Prachari Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Pashyati. Shri Chaitanya Tapi Swayam Dada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vāsudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vāsudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vāsudevaya. Shrim Bhagavān Uvacha Satayam Shraddhaya Yuktas Tasyaradhanamihate Labate cha tatah kaman Mayaiva Vihitan Hitan. Srimad Bhagavad Gita 7.22. Satayam Shraddhaya Yuktas Tasyaradhanamihate Labate cha tatah kaman Mayaiva Vihitan Hitan. Satayam Shraddhaya Yuktas Tasyaradhanamihate Labhate cha tatah kaman Mayaiva Vihitan Hitan. Sri Bhagavan is explaining. So when the jiva wants to worship Anya-devata, it is the a jiva belongs to Krishna. Jiva belongs to Krishna and jiva cannot forget Krishna. That is the reality and that is the original occupation of Krishna, of the jiva. That's the natural position of the jiva. Because jiva belongs to Krishna, jiva cannot forget Krishna. But when the jiva desires, I want to enjoy. I want to be the bhokta. When the jiva thinks like that, then Krishna, the Lord has to make that possible for the jiva. Otherwise, jiva cannot be a bhokta. So, Lord very kindly, He enables the jiva. He lets the jiva to forget Him, to forget Him, His love for Him, and in this way, jiva, with the permission of the Lord, with the intervention of the Lord, forgets Bhagavan, and then looks at Paradevata, and then starts worshipping some demigod to get some desire fulfilled. So here, it's Bhagavan only that is enabling the jiva to forget him. Matta smrtir jñānam apohanam cha. Sarvaschayaham hridi sannivishto matta smriti jnānam-bhakti. I am the reason for the forgetfulness and for the remembrance in the jivas. So in this way, the Lord enables the jiva to forget him. And jiva forgets him and then starts worshipping somebody else, something else. And the second thing the Lord does is not only enabling him, the jiva to forget him, but increasing the faith of the jiva on Paradevata, on something else and somebody else. That also the Lord has to do. It's not that the jiva is increasing its faith on somebody else. It doesn't stop there. The Lord's love for the jiva doesn't stop there. After increasing the faith of the jiva on something else, when the jiva is asking for enjoyment, when the jiva is asking for anything other than loving service to the Lord, anything other than loving service to the Lord is, I want some relief or I want something for me, some bhoga for me or some mukti for me. That's all, these two things. When the jiva is asking for these two things but not for the loving service of the Lord, then Bhagavan, who is sitting as Paramatma in the heart of the Paradevata, the demigods, they are also empowered living entities, that's all. And they are also devotees, big devotees that are doing the service for Krishna in order to maintain this material universal affairs. So, when the jiva is asking bhakti, mukti, and nobody can give that, only Bhagavan can give. Lord Shiva may take to the doors of liberation, but the deliverer of the giver of the liberation is Mukunda. That's Krishna. So when the jiva is asking for bhakti, for enjoyment, then the Lord sitting in the heart of the demigods, he is saying tadhastu. It's not the demigod saying tadhastu, okay, I give you the boon. It appears like the demigod is saying, but the demigod cannot say it. A jiva cannot give a tadhastu thing. A jiva cannot give that to another jiva. It's a Paramatma that has to do. So the Lord sitting in the heart of the demigods say, okay, tadastu, you get it. And the jiva thinks, wow, I get it. I get something from somebody else other than Krishna that is making me happy. Illusion. You don't get anything from anybody other than Krishna, number one. You cannot be happy without being with Krishna, number two. Nevertheless, because Jiva wants to experience all this, and the Lord is doing it one after the other for the Krishna. This is unconditional love. A love, the love that continues, even the love that continues to give to the beloved, even when the beloved wants something else, somebody else than the lover. Whoa. So this is present. This is the unconditional love that Bhagavān has for Jiva. Jiva doesn't want anything from Bhagavān. Jiva doesn't want Bhagavān or the happiness of Bhagavān. But the Bhagavān wants Jiva's happiness. This is unconditional love of Bhagavān on the Jiva. Same with Srimati Radharani. Huh? Even if Krishna goes here and there to this gopi and that gopi, Srimati Radharani, she wants that Krishna should be happy. And she makes arrangements accordingly. So Krishna is happy. Radharani is simply living to give happiness to Krishna. But she is thinking, Krishna should get all kinds of enjoyment, all kind of happiness. So even if Krishna is not coming to me, I want to see that Krishna is happy. So let me see what I can do to see that Krishna is happy with every other gopi also, every other living entity. That is unconditional love for the beloved. Though the lover is not, apparently not with the beloved, though the beloved is not with the lover, but still the lover of Bhagavan unconditionally wants Bhagavan to be happy. Whether Bhagavan is choosing him or not to give the happiness, that is not a consideration for the lover. The only consideration is my beloved has to be happy. Oh, that's unconditional love. Even to the point, you reject me or not, no problem. You hurt me or not, no problem. You give me pleasure to me or not, no problem. But I want your pleasure. I want to see you happy. I want to see you happy. I am not doing this. I am not doing this to get some happiness out of this. I'm only doing this so you can get some happiness out of this. Whoa. Whoa. That's so beautiful. So beautiful. That's what our Gurujanas are doing. Srila Prabhupada, that's what they do. Srila Prabhupada came to the West because he wants to give happiness to his Guru Maharaj. His Guru Maharaj said, you go to the West, you give them Krishna. Srila Prabhupada had no reason to come to the West. He could have just sit in Vrindavan and be in Bhajan Samadhi. Go back home, back to Godhead. Be with Krishna. Srila Prabhupada did not think that was his happiness. So is there some higher happiness than that? Than doing something so they can be with Krishna? Is there some other higher happiness than that? Evidently there is. What did Srila Prabhupada do? My happiness is in doing what my Guru Maharaj said. In giving happiness to my Shri Guru is my happiness. My happiness is not because I go out and I do something and I get something out of it. Even if it is Sankirtan also, even if it is the holy name also, I am not chanting this holy name to get something out of holy name. Even if it is Ruchi for Nama, I am not going on Sankirtan outside even to get rid of my and not to get rid of my anarthas and to get some Krishna prema. No, I am not going out on Sankirtan for that. I am not chanting the names of the Lord Japa here to get some ruchi, nam ruchi, great taste of the holy name. No, I am doing this. I am chanting so my Guru Maharaj can be happy. I am doing this seva so my Guru Maharaj can be happy. I am doing this only because I was instructed to do so. Khel Khatam, that's all. I want my Guru Maharaj to be happy, and that's why I'm doing this. Whether I get Krishna or not, whether my anarthas will go away or not, and whether I get love of Godhead or not, is not my consideration. I will do this life after life because I want to keep my Gurudev happy, because my Gurudev said, do this, I will do this. When somebody is able to do the seva on that platform, whether I get something out of this seva or not, is not my consideration. Even if it is Krishna prema, what to forget, what to talk about, getting rid of the anarthas, even if it is getting Krishna prema, it is not my consideration if I get Krishna prema or not. My only consideration is that my Guru Maharaj is happy when I do this. I'm doing this because it is instructed, because he said so. Whether I get misery out of this is also no problem. I am doing japa. Sakshat Bhagavan is here, or I'm going for Sankirtan. Sakshat Bhagavan is here. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said so much about the Nama. Nama is, Bhagavan is in the Nama itself. And we are all here for, yes, Ruchi for the Nama, Krishna, Prema. So I will do this, do that, do this and do that to get Krishna Prema. I will chant a zillion rounds to get the Krishna Prema. No. My consideration here is to do this only because it gives pleasure to my Gurudeva. That is unconditional. I do japa for the Nam Ruchi. I do the seva so I can get something. So any consideration other than the happiness of my beloved. I want the happiness of my beloved. That's all. And in the process, if I'm getting misery, no problem. I'm asked to do this seva. This seva is dear to my Gurudeva. That is it. This is my life. This is my life. Period. This seva is dear for my Gurudeva and I am doing it. I am living to do this. Whether I'm getting happiness out of this seva or whether I'm getting misery because of this seva, whether I'm getting fame by doing this seva or whether I'm getting criticism by doing this seva, is not my consideration. That's unconditional, selfless, unmotivated. Ahai. That's when really, whether the devotee considers Krishna or something for Krishna or not, but the Krishna definitely considers the devotee. Krishna cannot go anywhere else but to be with that devotee who has such great unconditional love fire. the giver of Krishna. That's where Krishna wants to sit. Tishta. Tishtes kuchunta. That's where Krishna wants to be. Yes. Then Krishna will think, okay, whether you want to think about yourself or not, you want your happiness or not, but I want to be with you. I want to give you this. This is the real secret. So that's what Srila Prabhupada did. Yeah. Srila Prabhupada did not consider whether he is going to be successful or not coming to the West and following the order of his Gurudev. He did not think whether he's going to get happiness and misery by the result of what he's going to do. He did not consider the result. He did not consider how he is going to be affected by coming to the West and giving Krishna. Nothing was a consideration for Srila Prabhupada. He did it. He wanted to do it because his Guru Maharaj wants him to do. That's all. And that's how Krishna came with Srila Prabhupada. Krishna could not leave Srila Prabhupada. Krishna fell in great love with Srila Prabhupada that Krishna went wherever Srila Prabhupada went. Krishna did whatever Srila Prabhupada wanted to do. Krishna, you please be here. Okay? You please be here in this temple. Yeah, to deliver all these devotees. Krishna says, okay, yes, I will be here. Krishna, you please come here in the form of Jagannath. These people don't even know what deity means, what deity worship means, but they will worship you and you sit here as Jagannath and you just take whatever they offers. And Krishna says, yes, I will do it. So, Bhagavan is controlled by the love of Bhagavatam. But where is this Shakti for the devotee coming from? By having that love for the Sandhini Shakti, Guru Tattva, then the Bhagavan is under the control of the Bhagavata. So for us, unconditional love is that. All that matters to me is this is what my Gurudev wants, and I am doing it. Whether I live or not, whether I like it or not, whether somebody likes it or not, what I'm going to get out of this is not my consideration. My only consideration is this is going to give pleasure to my Guru Maharaj. This is what my Guru Maharaj wanted. Finish. Krishna has to be there, and Krishna cannot go anywhere else from that place. That's where Jiva meets Krishna in unconditional love.